What's going on, guys? It's Cooked Vegetables back in here again with today's podcast. And the title of today's podcast is going to be Semen Retention Improves Your Relationship with Women. All right, let's get into it. See, back when I was still ignorant about most of the laws of nature, I sought to become an alpha male, in quotes, because everywhere I looked, the world kept telling me that this was the true key to masculine fulfillment and successful relationships with women. Like most of you, I bought into this line of thinking and binge watched dating coach and pickup artist videos looking to transform myself into an alpha male in the hopes that I would reap the rewards. I know, hilarious. Looking back at that time, my innermost intuition somehow knew something was afoul with this line of thinking, but I ignored it and plowed forward on this path as I didn't know of a better route to take. Now, if you are one of the chosen few, you will eventually come to realize that the dating coach slash pickup artist route towards attracting women is fundamentally flawed for the simple fact that it is based on lust and not a genuine connection or admiration for the woman. If most of us are being honest with ourselves, we'd admit that we didn't even like or truly respect most of the women we were trying so hard to have sex with. Now, since women tend to be equipped with an incredible sixth sense about these matters, most of them will spot the disingenuousness of your approach and will either be immediately turned off and repelled by you, or will seek to take advantage of you, depending on her moral fiber or the lack thereof. Needless to say, if either of the scenarios just mentioned reoccurs too many times in a man's life, he may become bitter or vengeful and may develop the all women are terrible mindset. I know because I was once one of those guys. With my growth over the past few years on this journey of retention and masculine purity, however, it is clear to me that good women do in fact exist for the man who is inwardly pure. When you become a retainer, you become aware of the power of your seed, and the longer you go, the less sway your sexual urges have over you. This in turn will make you very reluctant to give up your reproductive jewels for a quick thrill. Heck, you might even find yourself friend zoning a whole lot of women on your journey, not out of spite or hatred or anything crass, but rather because the new operating system that is now running your organism puts the state of the woman's soul above all other criteria when it comes to the women you keep in your company. Now, something about the restrained male seems to activate the feminine nature of women as if on automatic. In my experience, women have no real power over this effect of the true masculine, in the same way that we men have no real power over the effect of what God, the Almighty, wills. This phenomena can have two distinct effects on women, depending on the type you are dealing with. Let's look at the effect on the modern slash corrupt woman. When you are completely solid in your masculine role as the Almighty intends, women around you have only two choices. They can either submit to the divine order or they must leave. Because your presence forces this type of woman into her natural role, which she absolutely detests for some reason, she will probably hate you for reasons she cannot quite explain and seek to rebel, throw your name under the bus, make up stories about you, whatever. Don't worry though, as long as you stay the course, she will eventually have no choice but to leave. And trust me, it will be good riddance. Now let's look at the effect on the feminine slash nurturing woman. This type of woman is comfortable in her feminine God-ordained role and will become an amazing sight to behold for the sexually restrained man. She will love you, offer to do things for you. She will apply her incredible wits and intelligence to provide you amazing insights that will help you solve thorny problems and even support you or come to your defense when someone tries to throw dirt on your name. She will also keep you in check because should you ever get loose with your sexual discipline, her respect and honor for you will start to noticeably wane, which should be your cue to get back in line. So, gentlemen, as you go further and further into your journey as a retainer, you will find that your attraction to women isn't really sexual per se, but one of true admiration, care, and esteem for her spiritual qualities, which is a far, far cry from the lust-induced fog you and I spent a large portion of our lives in before we discovered SR. You will shine like the celibate monks of old and attract good women into your life who will help you soar in your chosen field of endeavor. Only in this pure state is a man exposed to the beauty and splendor of the virtuous side of female nature. And the best part is, you can now observe and appreciate this improved relationship between your masculine pole and the feminine form from a detached perspective, because your own newfound intrinsic joy and soulful inner peace is far, far, far more pleasurable to you than any passionate tryst with any woman. All right, guys, that's it for me. Godspeed and remain blessed.